Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my great honor to present the winner of the Royal Rumble.
He defeated 29 other superstars to earn an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship.
As the winner of the Royal Rumble match, you are entitled to a World Heavyweight title match in 3 weeks' time.
That's right. And let me tell you something. I'm going to get into that ring with that joke of a champ, and I'm going to rip him apart. And I'm walking out with his title.
The challenger certainly seems ready. For his sake, I hope the champion is as well.
Listen, I know that you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I just wanted to tell you that in my opinion, you're going to go down in the books as one of the greatest champions ever. That guy may have won the Rumble, but he's still full of crap, and everyone knows it. I can't wait to see you take him down in a few weeks.
This is Monday Night Raw, the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world, and we're coming to you live.
Oh man, JR, I checked out the preview of tonight's show on WWE.com, and I can't wait to get started.
This match has all the makings of an instant classic.
It sure does. Whenever these two get together, sparks fly.
The endurance of these men is almost superhuman.
If one of these guys builds momentum, this match is over.
He's beating him like a government mule.
JR, Edge could explode with a spear at any moment and end this thing right here.
One, two, three.
Help! I need some medical help over here!
What the? There's a man down!
Looks like someone took him out, JR. I wonder if this has anything to do with what he said earlier tonight.
I've been better, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was at the end of last week's show. Yeah, it was your pal, the Rumble winner. The GM put me in a match with him tonight, and I'd appreciate it if you'd be the special referee. I don't want him pulling any more dirty tricks. I couldn't ask for anyone better to watch my back.
The champion will be the special referee tonight in a match involving the #1 contender.
That seems like a conflict of interest to me, JR. I hope Eric Bischoff has thought this one through.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And tonight, all of these fans are going to see exactly why Raw is the dominant brand in WWE. I can't wait!
Each of these superstars has his sights firmly set on victory.
Well, you know what they say, JR. Winning's not everything. It's the only thing. Himself, but he's got plenty of reason to be.
Rope break.
Haunting your opponent is like adding insult to injury.
He's really doing some damage. The endurance of these men is almost superhuman.
One of these guys builds momentum. This match is over.
Rope break. You just know that these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
You'll never see action like this on SmackDown, JR. These guys are at the top of their game, JR, and they make it look so easy.
Disagree with his methods, but no one can argue the success of Triple H. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that ring.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these guys no? A choke slam from Kane! I can't watch! are so unpredictable, this match could go on another 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
There is no doubt that this capacity crowd is getting its money's worth tonight. Are these superstars willing to go to get the win here tonight?
Man, I'd pay money to see these two guys go at it again, JR. RKO by Randy Orton. Nobody does it better.
In all my years in sports entertainment, I've never seen superstars with more potential.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR. Oh, man. Look at the confidence, JR. He's just daring him to try something.
You just know that these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
You'll never see action like this on SmackDown, JR.
And now he's taunting his opponent. Now we see his true colors.
If the superstar shows even the slightest hint of weakness, he's lost the match. You know what they say, JR? It's all legal until you get caught. Superstars are so unpredictable, know, this match could go on another 30 seconds or 30 minutes. Nobody does it better.
One, two, three.
Look out!
Cahoots! They're beating the hell out of the champion!
It was a setup, JR. They had this planned all along.
I think you're right, King. And I bet my Oklahoma Cowboy boots that they set up last week's assault as well.
You know, a lot of people are wondering why I did what I did last week. Well, the simple fact of the matter is, everything I've said over the past few weeks is true. I said the World Heavyweight Champion is going to go down in history as one of the greatest champs of all time, because it is true. So if he goes to WrestleMania as the champ and wins, people might start to say that he's an even greater WWE superstar than me. They might start to forget about all I've done, and I'm just not gonna let that happen.
Don't worry about that. It's not gonna happen. He's not going to win at WrestleMania. See, the problem with that punk is that he believes his own hype. He thinks he's the greatest wrestler to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His ego is out of control. He doesn't even realize that all the guys in the back and all these fans want to see him lose that title and get the beating of his life.
You're on.
The challenge has been accepted.
There's a lot of bad blood here tonight, JR, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it flowing by the end of the night.
He looks like he didn't have the nerve to come out here alone. Greetings from the Great White North, everybody. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, and this is Raw, live from Toronto.
Listen to these fans here in Bizarro World, JR. If that isn't proof that Raw is the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world, I don't know what is.
You can just tell from the caliber of the superstars in the ring that we are going to see a 5-star classic.
There's no doubt, JR. These guys know how to work a crowd as well as they can work over their opponents. These guys are at the top of their game, JR, and they make it look so easy.
He's beating him like a government mule.
These guys are writing a wrestling textbook in the ring, JR.
You just know that these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
You'll never see action like this on SmackDown, JR. Chokeslam from Kane! I can't watch!
1, 2, 3. The champion is beating the hell out of his opponent, and the #1 contender doesn't have the guts to get in there and stop it.
I'll tell you, JR, next week's World Heavyweight title match is going to be, well, it's going to be a slobber knocker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Oklahoma's own Jim Ross, along with Jerry the King Lawler. And King, could you imagine a bigger main event than the one we've got here tonight?
No way, JR. A World Heavyweight title match right here on Raw? It doesn't get any bigger than that.
What the heck is Kurt Angle doing here? This isn't SmackDown.
I know you're all wondering why I'm here, so I'll get right to the point. WrestleMania is 1 month away, and so I'm proposing we make it the biggest WrestleMania ever. I'm proposing that in the main event, for the first time ever at WrestleMania, a unification match for the WWE and World Heavyweight titles. Both brands' champions compete in one match to prove which brand is the dominant brand in sports entertainment. So what do you say, Eric Bischoff? Have you got the guts to put your title on the line?
Have I got the guts? Look at my career up to this point. Look at my history of uncompromising success, and that history will continue to be written beginning at WrestleMania. Of course I accept.
The World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE title will be unified at WrestleMania, King.
I can't believe it, JR. Just when I thought tonight's event couldn't be any bigger, this happens. It's incredible.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've been meaning to say hi to you for a while. It's just kind of tricky to do when you're not on the same show. But I watch Raw every week, and I've got to say, you're incredible. I asked Kurt Angle to bring me along tonight, just so I could meet you. I really like what I've seen of your show so far. I'd love to be on it, so I can get to know you better.
Trish, there you are. Come on, it's time to go. What are you doing wasting your time with this jerk anyway? Come on, Trish, we're leaving. See you around, champ.
Did you see that, JR? We almost got a sneak preview of WrestleMania right there.
Good evening and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the site of tonight's Raw event.
And Pittsburgh has gone completely crazy for the superstars of Raw. And who can blame them?
The belt is on the line, and each of these superstars wants to walk out of here with it. Disagree with his methods, but no one can argue the success of Triple H. He's beating him like a government mule. Kane is 7 feet and 320 pounds of pure psychopath. My God, this is going to have an effect.
Top of their game, JR, and they make it look so easy. Choke
1, 2. This is one for the books, King. What a match! My God, this is going to have an effect. These competitors are some of the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport.
These guys are going to tear each other apart. And there's the submission. He might tap out right here, JR.
He did it! He retained the World Heavyweight Championship! What an incredible champion!
He's on his way to WrestleMania, JR, where he's going to face the WWE Champion in a unification match. I can't wait to see what's going to happen between now and then.
The road to WrestleMania is never a smooth one, King, and I predict that this year's won't be any different.